Cuffing season is upon us and modern women are losing their minds. We've got one for you here today from Dating Right. Don't forget to subscribe on your way in and let's jump into it.
It is cuffing season. So you know what that means, ladies? If you're single, you got 2 months to recruit, 2 months to cuff.
You have 2 months to find someone that's good enough to bring home to mom.
September, October.
You better hurry.
September, October is recruitment season. Everybody's out
100%.
socializing. It's not that cold yet. So that is where you're on the prowl. That's where you look for that cuddle buddy during the cold time. And then when November, December, and January comes along, you have him, you're cuffed, it's ball and chain.
You know what's crazy? This night of the year, I've heard so many people get into relationships and they met their partner at this night of the year, Halloween. The amount of people that get into relationships because they meet someone at a Halloween party is
It's
just at
wild.
ours last year, 4 relationships came out of it.
Women act like this is somehow the time of year that they're guaranteed to find a boyfriend. The problem is that men are just not interested. They're not going to cuff a woman who's not worth their time. Their time and their warmth are just far too valuable.
Yeah, so I totally didn't realize that not everybody has heard of cuffing season. So cuffing season, also known as hand cuffing season, can start really as early as October, but I really see it kick in around Thanksgiving. So it's the idea that people are looking to get into a relationship to handcuff themselves to somebody for the holidays and the cold winter months. A lot of the time, this is an ex showing back up just in time to ruin your holiday, and they really have 3 lines. There's the just, hey, hey. There's the remember me, and there's the hey stranger.
So in other words, cuffing season is that time of year when women get insanely cold and they're willing to reach out to former hookups and ex-boyfriends in the hopes that they have someone to keep them warm. Isn't that what their 3 or 4 cats are for?
Those are the 3 I always get. Cuffing season isn't just about exes, though. When I was on dating apps, I always saw like a big surge in people wanting to get into relationships around this time of year. Cuffing season really lasts from like November to February. It may or may not include Valentine's Day. I've seen some break up before Valentine's Day so they don't have to give a gift, and then I've also seen them last through Valentine's Day so they have someone on Valentine's Day. But come spring, the cuffing relationship is going to end. It's warmer weather and the start of hoeing season.
This isn't about relationships. This is just about not being alone for the holiday season. After Valentine's Day, these women get bored with these men and ditch them to wear skimpy outfits and to have yet another 304 summer. We all know how it goes. Hey, just a second. If you are liking this video, you like my content, make sure you check out my second channel. The link is in the pinned comment. Go and take a look after this video if you are interested. And let's get back to the video.
Hello, Internet. So I could use your help because right now I am in the peak of my cuffing season schedule for 2022. As you can see, I am currently drafting right now. It's coming to the end of it and tryouts are coming up, and my drafting has not been going so well. Me and the team, we've relocated to Orange County. So I am trying to fill up an entirely new roster, which is why I'm asking for some help.
There is no helping her. She's trying to build a roster while also trying to find a boyfriend before November. She's trying to treat it like a professional sports team draft, and that's not only embarrassing, but she can't even get the concept right in the first place.
I will say that previous rosters, rotations, whatever you want to call them, have been stacked with short kings. 5'7" to 5'10" is a good height zone for me. I'm only 5'2" if I stand up straight. Also looking for, some more experienced vet players, mid-30s to mid-40s, preferably to be in my age range.
Nobody cares what she wants. She's making this list of demands and expectations of men, and men just stopped caring. We are under no obligation to quote-unquote cuff these women, just so that they don't have to be depressed when scrolling through Instagram during Christmas and New Year's.
That is to say, not opposed to, seeing some rookie players show up at tryouts, but I don't know if they'll make it to cuffing season. And, that is the goal. I saw a meme that was like, act right so we can be in matching pajama sets by the end of the year. Again, cuffing season, so fingers crossed.
Act right so that we can be in matching pajamas by the end of the year. I mean, this really does show where their heads are at. They just want to create social media moments to brag that she has a man and is doing all of the memes for the holidays, right? At that point, the dude's just a status symbol.
It is cuffing season in New York, so come with me to go find a boyfriend. Now, I'm trying to go a little bougie this year. I didn't want me a Bushwick man, so I went down to Diker Heights to check out my options over there. And I was not disappointed. There was such a good variety. I loved it. Now, these guys over here were some of my favorites because I'm only 5'3" and they were tall, which I love. As I kept walking, I happened to come across these red flags over here. And we all know I love a good red flag, so these were also kind of my type. Now, this little guy was adorable, but I think he was just a little too young for me. I'm sorry, I don't do that. Now, let's just go back to the red flags. Ugh, I love a red flag.
Not a single one of those Halloween decorations would ever choose a woman like this. Even if they were alive and looking for victims, they still wouldn't choose her.
I do not want a boyfriend, but I am taking applications for a situationship. Not even a situationship. It is a temporary boyfriend. I'm taking temporary cuffing season boyfriend applications, okay? And this is what here's are the qualifications, okay? You got to have a mustache. Maybe a burst fade, maybe a mullet. Not really a mullet because that's like but a burst fade mullet. You know what I'm talking about? Like a clean cut mullet. That's what I want, okay? With a mustache, okay?
These women legitimately think that it's cute to turn dating into a job application. It's not. It just shows that these women have no sense of humor, no originality, and are just looking for an excuse to list off their demands and expectations.
Preferably a heavy, thick Southern accent. Okay. Body type, preferably not abs, preferably not stick thin, preferably like 180 to 200 pounds, okay? And you gotta have nice eyes. They can be brown, blue, okay? But here are the things that I need you to do with me from now until spring break.
She has no idea how insulting she sounds. She's just looking for a man to make her feel less lonely until she can break up with him to go to a beach to get attention from Chad in the summertime. Men with self-respect refuse to be treated that way.
Spring break. Okay, and this is what these are the requirements. Okay, so let me know before you sign up. Okay, you got to go to Boo Lights with me. You got to go to Zoo Lights, Pumpkin Patch. Okay, Thanksgiving, Christmas parties. Okay, you got to be committed to the bit. We did not meet on TikTok. Okay, we met at the fucking HEB. We met at HEB and you saw me walking down the aisle and you were like, God damn, gotta have that bitch, okay? You gotta make up the best story of your entire life. So if you want to be my temporary cuffing season boo, DM me the best way that you think that you would introduce me to someone and how you met me.
She's literally telling men to make up a story about how they just met so that they have a cute story to tell people at Christmas parties. She doesn't actually want a man. She just wants someone to pretend to be into her for literally 4 months until she dumps him.
September is almost over. Did you start building your roster? And no, not football roster. Your cuffing season roster. As someone who got cuffed right before Christmas last year, I think I know a little 1 or 2 things about cuffing season. So Susanna's here to give you a step-by-step season playbook so you can be in matching pajamas by December. If you want it. Alright, September is almost over, so you need to be having your roster. You've had August and September to get your roster going because October's coming up quick. October's to start your auditions. Go on dates. Hinge dates, Tinder dates, mutual dates. Those are the best ones. Go to a pumpkin patch.
Women treat men like seasonal accessories. Spring and summer are for Chad and to have fun, and fall and winter are reserved for men to keep her from feeling sad and lonely during the cold months. It's actually kind of disturbing how little they actually care about men.
I don't know, go to a haunted house. Does he protect you? Not protect you. If they don't, bye. Cut them out because they should be protecting you because you are the prize. It's okay to have your multiple suitors. By the end of October, you need to narrow it down to 2 or 3 because you can't be hoeing out. So who aligns with you? I don't know. End of October. Now we're in November, all right? It's up to you to decide, what do you want? Do you want a relationship? Do you just want to fling? Hey, no judgment here. What do you want? Don't be saying yes to all these dates and like going on multiple dates with one person and leading these people on. But when you are about to get into that relationship and you don't want a relationship, you got to cut it off.
She is pretty much saying that during this cuffing season, men are obligated to give her full-on boyfriend treatment, but she's allowed to be emotionally divested so that she can dump him as soon as she has no more use for him. I mean, this is just so stupid.
You gotta cut it off. Remember, figure out what you want. What do you want? December comes around. Get you gifts. December, get you gifts. You know, your gift could be a relationship. And if you don't want a relationship, get that physical gift, girl. Get that physical gift. January. New year, new you. Do you want the relationship? Bring them into 2026 if you're in love. If you're not, leave them in 2025. If you drag them out through Christmas to get your gifts, not blaming you, but leave them. So you can start 2026, fresh and new, and that is my guide to cuffing season. You got it. I'm here to support you, and I hope you like this video.
What she's describing is emotionally manipulating men so that she doesn't have to feel alone and then discard them at the next New Year's. And this whole time, she doesn't even know if she wants a boyfriend or not.
Happy October 1st, it is officially cuffing season. So I created a cuffing season bingo card. Please play along with me. All kinds of good stuff on here that happens during cuffing season and leading into a relationship, but also some bad things too. Starting out strong with going on a first date. Maybe we get ghosted, it's part of it. A man buys you flowers. You steal a sweatshirt, come on. A man picks you up, like literally off the ground. Something about that. Your ID, his wallet, nothing speaks louder than that. That is the definition of cuffing season. Sorry, I'm coming after you guys. Your heart is beating fast phenomenon. You know what I'm talking about. Funny ones down here, you compare hand sizes. Go on a fall sunset picnic, pumpkin spice latte coffee date. You start simping. Come on, we've all been there. A canon event, 2 dates with an emotionally unavailable guy. It happens. It happens. I don't know what this is a business owner is. That must have been on the template. Sorry about that. But we love business owners. You're gonna post some soft lunch pics. That is cuffing season. I'm talking like baseball hat on, covering the face. Come on. Or a little drink peck, you know, with his little like watch in there. Ooh, it's like Conrad's slutty little watch. Finally cuffing season, a boyfriend. Good luck out there, soldiers. Be safe during cuffing season. And we're not just dating someone, just to date someone. But have fun with this bingo card.
That's all this whole cuffing season nonsense is to these women. It's all just a pointless game, and men are the pawns in it. This is why cuffing season crap is just pointless. These women chose the single life, let them remain single. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.